No idea. I had no idea. I was shocked when I saw it, especially from 2024.
St. Charles driver Andrew Cool was one of the dozens of viewers who reached out to us after our first story aired about the mysterious old toll charges popping up on people's Illinois Tollway accounts with no notice. He said he would have had no idea about the $24 worth of unpaid tolls going back to 2024 if he hadn't checked his account because his transponder wasn't working. The Illinois Tollway told us they discovered a batch of previously unbilled tolls. A spokesperson didn't explain to us why drivers weren't emailed about those unpaid tolls, instead urging drivers to regularly check their accounts. Other drivers told us some of those unpaid tolls disappeared after a few days. Another driver we spoke to told us 5 unpaid tolls from a year ago also popped up on her account. The tollway said she wasn't impacted by the glitch, but she says she hasn't gotten a straight answer about what did happen.
Not happy. Not happy that I didn't, one, receive a bill or receive a bill a lot sooner. And then just the fact of when I did call to try and get some answers, they were not really what I wanted to hear, and then being hung up on, it was just very frustrating.
All of this comes as the Illinois Tollway is currently seeking public input for a hike that would add about 45 cents to each toll. That would bring in more than $26 billion over 15 years to improve the system. Now, the tollway is also refusing to explain to us what caused this delayed billing glitch and the steps that they're taking to try to prevent it. Okay. Now, there will be an opportunity to continue submitting those comments online. That is through Monday, August 3rd. That would be on that hike. Now, if the hike is approved, it would go into effect on January 1st. Okay.